Hello and welcome to All About That Bass. I am Ollie.
I'm Lee. Hello.
And you're watching Andertons TV. Welcome. Have I grown or is this a tiny bass?
Yeah, well, you tell me. You tell me, mate. These are cool though. These are cool.
Yes. This is like HILS Basses.
Run to the. It's yeah.
Very good. Yes, very nice. So HILS, they are a maker of guitars that represent and remind me of Charles I, Anne Boleyn, Jane Seymour, many of the French aristocracy in the 1800s. Let's not glorify
also
the heading.
Charles II when he came back and avenged his father.
Yes. Charles II, yeah.
He said, "No, I won't cut any of your heads off. It's fine."
Nice.
Right,
so
you've joined. Okay, cut their heads off.
Right. Cool. So then this is Charles Tokyo Drift. We've got now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We are on sequels.
Yes. They're headless basses. They don't have a headstock. That's why we're doing headless jokes.
Yeah.
And these are new and in stock at Andertons. These are reasonably priced. I think reasonably priced for what we've got basses. Lee has got a multi-scaled 5-string.
This is beastly, yeah, and actually really, really comfy, just off the bat as well. Like the fan fretting thing isn't freaking me out as well, like a lot of these things are, like Dingwall and Ibanez, same thing. Don't really think about it.
Yeah, they're scarier when you look at them.
Yes.
When you actually sit down with them, they're fine.
Absolutely.
They're like Dobermans.
Yeah, that's like, absolutely.
You see some quite intimidating dogs. Actually, yeah, it's quite fine. Not all dogs. Please don't approach dogs that aren't yours without asking owners. Checking the temperament. Treat animals with respect, please.
Yes, absolutely. Well,
yes.
We've never done one of those announcements before. We should. So you're right, man. It is that natural movement with how your hand tends to sort of move as you get up the neck. It's built for that. If you want to get up the dusty end.
7 that's in the middle.
That's it.
Then you've got
your
the
anchor point.
The splay of hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's got
play of hands.
It's got some more strings on it.
It has, yes. And this is it's got this beastly 5-string. This sounds wicked. So this is an active 3-band EQ. You've got a bass, middle, treble, push pull as well, which is a passive
active. So if your batteries die, no fretting.
Pull that out. You're all right.
You're all right. Or if you just want that passive sound, maybe you just want that passive sound.
Maybe.
Just after that.
You wait till you hear this with the active.
It's a bit naughty.
Tasty. Yeah, it's a bit tasty.
2 single coil pickups. These are HILS own. I'm just going to refer to my professional spec sheet.
Good. Oh yeah, nice.
Yes, the HILS
5-piece. Like, is that maple, walnut?
That is,
I'm guessing
5-piece maple walnut. You can tell he used to be my manager. Fantastic. Mahogany body.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mahogany body, available in a few colours. We have
that's cool.
I think it's gunmetal. Is that put up as? It's like
lovely.
It's lovely, kind of like a dark steel. There's also a rose gold one, and some more colours are actually on the way in new ones released. And you're looking at ivory there.
Ivory, yeah, lovely, man. It looks great with the tortoiseshell. But actually, that looks wicked with the white. That's
cool. It's a nice aesthetic for this particular one.
It's really, and so this is my first introduction to HILS, as it were. Really, I've seen just a couple walking through the shop. We've had the guitars, but I haven't actually held one of these or seen them. So this is like a reasonable sort of price range for this particular model. And do they go higher, or is this generally that they are? This is affordable. That's
absolutely.
Okay.
This is kind of where HILS So this is the top line one. This is the H5 at the next series basis. This one retails at $5.99.
Really?
Yes, $5.99. So obviously there are lots of brands now doing the Strandberg thing, or the headless thing.
Yeah.
Strandberg's one of them, and obviously there's quite a lot of others, and we're starting to get into them. But obviously trying the headless thing at a more reasonable price. You might not want to spend upwards of $3,000, $4,000 on a beautiful Strandberg straightaway just to try it without the head.
to see how you get. Oh man, with $5.99, I can't believe that.
Yeah,
I'll actually
mahogany body, stainless steel frets.
Yeah, I mean just the amount of precision that has to go into these things, right? I mean, I'm just thinking, like, I don't think I saw even the Ibanez. I was few years ago thinking they are the more affordable ones, and they were still around £1,000.
They are, yeah.
So I didn't think you could get much cheaper than that, to be honest. But
to
our friends in Indonesia again.
That's it, Indonesian made.
See,
fantastic, and they can make some instruments.
They can, totally.
Yeah. And the multi-scale thing, just to kind of go over it, if we've got a 5-string and keeping that tension, you play a bit of 5, don't you, Lee? Because you actually get paid for your gigs. It's that tension on that top string.
Man, absolutely. And that is, you can tell, that's a 35, I think, to a 34 or 33. 33. So 35 to 33. So yeah, nice. On the low string, 35-inch scale length, and then this one's 33.
Down
so
to 33.
You have actually got an inch longer. Giggity, if you but for your tension, so exactly like you're saying. So if you want to drop this, you're not going to have that flapping string really as much as you would do on a 34-inch scale.
Or needing to put like a 135, get a new nut cut for a really thick top string. You know, this is strung with a 130 as that B string, and mate, it feels really good.
Oh man, no, totally. You mentioned nuts. I was just like actually looking at it. Obviously, that's a slightly different job that you've got to do if you get some problems with these. So got to get on the angle. Interesting. And
that's obviously sort of in that area comes to the point. I think Headless Basses had a little bit of an intro in the 80s sort of. I remember Dire Straits.
Steinberg, wasn't it?
Yeah, Steinberg. So Dire Straits at Live Aid. Yes. I just remember the dude in a pink jacket with a tiny bass. With no head.
Square thing.
And he was loving life, and I would be as well. But those Steinbergers didn't really see catch on much. But you needed, was it double ball end strings?
Yeah. And everyone was like, excuse me? It's like, well, you are a music shop. Yeah, but what are you asking me for? No, strings with balls on both ends. Yeah. You're mad. Go
Absolute
away.
Madness. So these don't need that. This is the ease of living. So a bit like I guess a bit like I guess a Floyd Rose lock-in bridge guitar. You just put in your string, clamp it down, and you can continue with your Commodore Garden or Cobalt or stainless steel strings of preference.
And that is quite impressive.
In we go.
That is quite impressive to have a mechanism that can hold that tension down and not slip. That's impressive, because I didn't even notice that, man. As you're saying, I thought these would just have another ball on the end up here, but
no,
you're exactly right. Just a normal end of a string. Wow. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, should we take
600 quid? Yeah.
Take a listen to what £600 is.
Yes, absolutely.
At this particular time, always look online for the latest prices for the HILS H5. But please take us away and show us some boom.
Problem. I'm just going to put everything in center. I just boosted everything just from that intro thing, and that is both pickups, right? So you get a bit like this. Ooh, got a neck.
Nice.
That's lovely. Nice. That's a really different sound.
You've got to. Is there a blend pickup on there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Blend switch. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got that. Yeah, that was all. The first one was blend. This was a neck. If I do bridge, and you got. Wow. Okay,
nice.
right. Back to. That's your both pickups up. I'll just boost everything just a smidge. So bass, middle, treble. Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
I should show you just a little bit of the active. So active, passive. So that's with all the circuit on. Pull that out. If you get stuck on a gig. Or as Ollie says, if you prefer that sound.
That's a slightly more vintagey sound, yeah. So there's single coils in there, so a little bit of that. You can hear the detail of your superb finger work, as we've been saying on this particular shoot, Lee.
Oh, sorry.
One of those that's, why do I bother practicing?
Stop.
No,
that neck pickup. got that P bass kind of clone to it, but it's got a really unique, to my ears anyway, like, you know, and obviously you can bump that a little bit with the bass. Still a little bit more vintagey sounding, actually.
Yeah,
You know,
there's that weight, especially on that lower string. It's the tension. Obviously, it must be the tension on those lower strings. You can really hear it's nice and direct.
Yeah.
And not floppy.
No, exactly.
How do you describe a sound as not floppy?
Not floppy.
Yeah, it's not. That's taut. That's to the point.
I love all these little appointments, man. They got all these thinking about. Well, I guess you can't do much up that end. You must do it down here actually when you get hit.
Easy truss rod, we do like.
Yes, easy access.
How do you find the tuners down there, Lee, when we were tuning these up?
Alien, but only because I've never again, like, really played much with these things. But absolutely, once you get into it and you know how much to be turning and things, really easy to get used to. So really impressed. Yeah. Really impressed. And so, right, that is a non-fan fret if you didn't want that.
Yes. So this is
short scale, is that right?
Yes. So this is the H3, the next series. So this is a 30-inch scale length, and we don't have any of the fan fret stuff. We are just a 30-inch bass. This one's passive as well. We have a bucker. Is it a bucker? Let's tell the ladies and gentlemen the correct facts. This one is 24 stainless steel frets, 30-inch scale length. It's one humbucker, which is an
humbucker.
Hello, humbucker.
Bumhucker.
It's an Alnico 5 humbucker, which surprised me with that aesthetic, but it's Alnico pickup and got a bit of detail. And I think we should get our handsome playing model to give this one a jangle. So we clap our hands, stuff happens, right?
Shall we?
Yeah!
3, 2, 1! Ah!
Hey!
That's a small one, Lee.
Dinky, some may say.
Yes.
Oh man. Actually, right. So this is still pokey as well, right? Like, you know, no active electronics or anything. Oh, 1 minute. It's really weird coming from a 5 actually to this. I think because the scale length's dropping significantly as well.
Oh, I thought you grew.
Yeah.
I thought that's. Children eat your vegetables, especially potatoes. You can become this size.
You can't make the same joke twice, Ollie.
Actual balance of the whole thing is really, really nice, especially being so small as well.
Yes.
Still sounds nice and full without the active EQ though.
Bit more chonk with that humbucker. I always like a short scale bass with a humbucker. Just that extra help. Yeah. I'm thinking like you remember the G&L Fallouts?
Oh yeah,
or
nice.
You know, if a Mustang's got like a beefed up pickup or something like that, I do like a short scale with a buckers. Yeah,
it's really nice, man. Right, try and just tone off. Oh,
and volume off.
That's weird. They've got the tone up here and the volume down there. Tone off.
Oh my goodness. You've made me want a speakeasy cocktail.
Cocktail.
I think I'm pregnant.
But it does multiple things though, right? So even with that, say, the tone off, that really big full. Still usable, not like it's like completely tone off and like really, really honky,
Nasal,
you know?
But yeah, and we changed nothing on the amp. We changed nothing on the amp here. We've just gone from the 5 to the little 3, and yeah.
This is really cool. And actually, it's not very different coming from the fan fret. They do these in non-fan fret?
No.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's just these two on the next series. Whatever HILS may do later down the line is not for us to say or speculate. But
wink, wink, nudge,
yeah,
nudge.
so this one is, but it's still a mahogany body, still a stainless steel set of frets, $4.99.
Wow.
And these come with a really nice little gig bag This it's a nice little gig bag. We did see that
Oh
earlier.
yeah, I saw that. Do these come with bags as well?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. Nice and compact, nice and chuckable.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that is just.
And nicely put together.
Yeah, and actually, I really quite like the shape. I didn't, most of these things, like I'm sort of like, oh yeah, I get it, but yeah,
This does work.
This is really quite nice.
On it, yeah.
Just
It's also available in black. This one.
Okay.
And that's the only other colour this one comes
this
in.
is lovely satin finish as well.
Yeah.
So it's a black satin as well.
Yes, black satin as well.
Cool.
Yeah. And this was the last one. We sold one last minute yesterday, just as I was saving the stock. So these are popular. So get your inquiries in soon.
Nice. But if you did want to get into that headless
other aesthetic
realm, absolutely. It's not paying any extra really, and considering even like you say, Mustangs and short scale Jaguars going up in the range, they can be still even more than this, right?
Yeah,
so,
that's it. They're great value.
Wow. Okay. I didn't expect that price point at all. No, and this is not me acting at all. Ollie's got sorted everything out for this, and it was a genuine surprise. So actually, that's quite surprising, hey?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And with the fan fret thing at $6.99, it's, you're saving immediately £1,300 on the Dingwall. Obviously, there's parts of this which you wouldn't find on a Dingwall, which is fine. There's a different price point completely. But to try that and to have that style of, because not every periphery fan will be having the cash laying around to go for an NG or something like that. This is I think a fantastic way to try it out.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
How does it feel to you? I'm interested. If you're
I mean the Ping. I mean,
you've played much with fan fret.
No, this isn't my
no, it's
necessarily my bag. I'm certainly more simplistic and P-bassy, but I do enjoy the tension of that five. So I guess that's always been the thing to put me off fives.
Exactly.
So maybe if you play a five and that bottom string always feels a little bit loose, this could be a really good. It might look a bit intimidating, but it's a really good intro, I think.
Oh, totally.
So 5 strings, or if you get start getting musical gigs or something like that, and you need the 5. These, feels good.
Links below.
Oh, yes. No, totally, yes.
There are links below. These are bargain basses, and grab them at the bargain price. You've been watching All About the Bass. And do subscribe and like.
Please.
We're giving away a Klon, I've heard, somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah. We're getting nearly a million. Nearly a million subscribers.
Oh, we're giving one away. And that's it's amazing. So sign up.
You can get 4 of these for one of them, or wherever it is.
Sell it. Just sell it.
Sell it and get one of these.
Just sell it and buy 10 of those.
Yeah. Nice. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers. Bye.
Ta-da.